Let's get into it. So this is our E99. This drone here, it's better than other E99s, and here's why. We have the maximum battery capacity for this. So in our testings, with one of our drones, we had a maximum flight time on one battery of 28 minutes. Now that was indoors, just hovering. So, it's a very good drone. We're very, very happy about it. And we're, at a price point under $40. It's very, very much worth it. So when you open this is a brand new drone, by the way. You pull out this and you'll get this beautiful carrying case. Move this out of my way. And then this carrying case is nice, but it's not very thick. So, I mean, it is exactly that, just for carrying. And it is beautiful. It really is. So, so then you can unzip this. And you'll notice that when you open this, the first thing, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. So the first thing you'll notice is our thank you. And, we're saying, hey, look, thank you for supporting us in our cause. Because when you buy from us, as I said, we push for real world effective change. Okay? Real world change. I'll go ahead and move this one out of the way. So when you open it, you'll notice immediately there is a battery sitting here. Okay, and this is the battery. Now we sell additional batteries. A lot of other companies have problems getting them, but we do sell additional batteries. So there's a battery here, and this is your free gift. We give this to you for free. You do not, we don't include this in the price. This is your free gift. For doing this, we buy and provide you an additional battery. You'll also notice that right here, there's little things right here, you pull up on this, right? And the standard battery will come right out, right? It comes right out, boom, okay? And you will, it's really easy to put in and pull out, or to install and uninstall. And, you'll be able to quickly and easy change the battery. If I can see correctly today, my brain is not working very well. It slides right in there. This is your antenna wire. Do not cut this. So for our model, we have two cameras. We have a 1080p downward facing camera. I'm not sure, it doesn't look like you guys can see that very well. And then we have this adjustable, handheld adjustable camera. And now these are 1080p. So the quality of the image is really dependent on the app that you use. The app that comes with this, we'll get into here in a sec. So what this does is this unfolds like this, okay? Boom, and then it just unfolds. So we're going to go ahead and set that right there. Also in this is our updated controller. We've taken and we've added some other things to it. We wanted to get we added the graphics to the buttons, and to be able to kind of understand a little bit about what they do. So this is automatic takeoff and automatic landing. This is your trim to go forward or backwards or right or left. And when you first get the drone, it's going to not be, it's not going to be adjusted, so you have to adjust it yourself. And the best way to do that is simply just, as soon as it's on, pull this trigger down. This is the up and down trigger. And then once it'll start to spin, the blades will spin. Once it does that, pull both of these down, and that'll tune it a little bit for the most part. Then when you take off, when you lift off, then it's going to want to do all kinds of crazy stuff on you. And that is where you use these, okay? And the reason why is because, every condition is different. sometimes, flying outside is, kind of hard to do. So because the wind is blowing really hard. So when you look here, uh, you'll see the flip button, excuse me, really quick. Oh, you see so this button with the 1, 2, 3 on it. Can't see it very well. This is your power level. So at 1, it will take and it will use as little battery as possible to allow you to fly for as long as you can. Of course, at 3, it uses the maximum battery as possible. There's no real performance difference. We on setting 1, we got 28 minutes, and then here is this is the camera up, camera down button. It's the button that changes the view from the forward-facing camera or the down-facing camera. This is your obstacle avoidance button and your camera button. So you can take a photo from there. Now, understand, this is plastic. It feels plastic. It feels light. It feels like it's cheaply made. And there's a reason for that. It was cheaply made, but it is durable. Let me say that again. Durable. I flew, not this drone, but my drone, my personal drone. I flew it 5 stories into the ground, or from the air, in the air, and crashed it nose first, into the ground. Okay? Walked up, picked it up, looked at it, pushed the button right here, the power button right here. The lights came on, I took off, and I flew it again. So super, super durable. You're not going to beat that. I mean, most other things, hey. And here's the great part about this. If it does break, what'd you lose? $30. Most drones that will teach you how to do what this does, you're talking $500 to $600, and that's just to learn to do it. So the fact that a drone pilot makes $100,000 a year, I think this is a pretty good investment. So when you first get this, these knobs will not be on. They will be in this little bag. I had this open for the other demonstration the other day, so I just forgot to put it back. I'll have to take them off. So you open it, and now here's another thing. So the back, there is a little latch right here. Push that in, lift it up. Okay. Some people say that this doesn't lock. It doesn't stay in place. I don't know why. That was with our older drone. I'm not really sure why, But when you push it, you can hear it click. If you don't hear it click, there's a little thing right here that you can't really see for some reason. Maybe if I turn this light on, it'll help. It's a little bright, but hey. So this little hole right here, you can put a little screw in, and it'll keep that sucker closed. So that's that. And then when you come here, these are your prop or your propeller guards. These go right here. Okay, you take it. I want to make sure you can see it. Slide this piece right into here. Okay, hold it back, and then just push up, and it locks into place. When you fly this, it is recommended that you put your prop guards on, because what it will do is it will prolong the longevity of your drone. Okay, and then to get it off, you simply, this tab right here, press it down, and it comes right off. Okay, so that's your prop guards. Also in the bag comes a USB camera or a USB cable for charging. So this cable plugs right into this port right here. Okay, this little piece plugs right into that port right there. Okay, it's perfect. Plugs right into any USB. It's perfect. Now this screwdriver, it comes with every single drone. It's a special screwdriver, and what it does is it loosens the blades so that you can take them out. Now, if you do that, understand that there is only one way to get them back. You must retighten this down. We had a number of returns where people would loosen this, change out the blade, and then not tighten it back up. And yeah, so then it just becomes a problem. So you have to make sure you tighten that back up. Then also in the bag, you have additional propellers. Okay? Now, when you put these on, you want to make sure that the blade side is up. This is flat. This side is flat. This side is not. It's curved. You want this side up so that it will provide lift. So once you have all of that, okay, I can do. So then you have the instructions. Now the instructions, so man, that is really bright. So the instructions are in Chinese, okay? Or all right, I was mistaken. So the instructions are in Chinese, and English. So it's not hard. If you can read these instructions. So you just have to remember that the English is underneath the Chinese. It's underneath it, and then you're okay. There's instructions, and then now here is the app. Now the app, oops, got it upside down. Now the app is you use this QR code. Every single phone out there has a QR code reader built into the camera. So you don't have to download anything. Just point your camera at it, and it will upload it. So now there's two different versions. There's one for Android, and there's one for Apple. So, and again, one side is for English, as you can see the letters. The other side is Chinese, okay? The drone sells in both. We stopped selling in China because it was a problem. This app, now, as I mentioned earlier, the camera quality is dependent on the app. Your connection ability to use the camera is dependent on the app. I've seen some apps that have a crystal clear image, that it's a great image, great picture. I've seen other apps not have such a great image. Now, this app, this default app, I'm sorry, it is just not. And we're selling it. So, but I prefer to be honest with people so that they know what they're buying. So this app is not that good, but it will get you started. The flying of this drone is amazing. So we recommend you fly it indoors. Fly it indoors. Get to know the controls. This little thing can smash into the wall, into the ground, whatever. It's not going to really damage anything because it's so lightweight. But fly it indoors. Learn how to turn it. Learn how to pilot it. Learn how to use the camera. Learn how to really play with it. Then take it outside. Once you have it outside, the wind can take this little thing pretty far, and a strong wind. I want to be clear about that. I have flown it with no problems on light days. But again, I spent 2 or 3 months flying it indoors. At the end of this video, I will be stitching in an actual video from the drone itself so that you can see what it looks like. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and keep watching to the end because you will see the drone footage available. Also, to set up the app, this is a part that a lot of people get confused on. So after you download the app, okay, you have to go into you have to turn your Wi-Fi on, okay? Turn your Wi-Fi on your phone, then look for the Wi-Fi. It'll say Wi-Fi 4K and then a bunch of numbers. Click on that. It'll load that, automatically allow you access. Then go back to your device. Then go back to your app. I don't know if it's gonna let me show it. Then go back to your app and click on the start button. Start, right? Once you're connected, then you can click the camera button. Okay, so I finally got the drone connected. There was a connectivity issue with my network, or with the network of the drone. It will connect, but you have to make sure that you follow the instructions. There's a lot of security on our phones nowadays, so if it's not connecting, check your connection, because oftentimes the phone security will prevent the drone from connecting. Just one quick second, I also forgot to show you that at the bottom of the controller is this little slide. So there's a little slot here. Let me show you. So this slot right here, you put your finger in that on either side, pop this out, okay, and then that pulls out. And now this holds your phone so that when you put your phone on here, I know it doesn't look like it, but there's a springs in it. So when you put your phone on there, it holds it. So kind of like, this is my Apple 14, okay, Pro Max, boom, okay, it holds it just like that, okay. So my case won't allow it to fit in here. So if you have a case, you have to take the case off, but it does hold the naked phone.